Praise of Kazan.
My
You
last.
look at it in my notes.
17.
Almost every other word has a red scribble underneath it, either from me just typing it wrong or the thing just being like, "What the fuck are you trying to say?"
It's like a little clipboard or
Yeah, Clippy.
clippy pops up. I see you're having a schizophrenic episode. You want me to help you with that?
Uh,
No, Clippy. I'm trying to talk about
I'm,
Kazan and the Wizard's Tower.
yeah, and Vasily and the windmill. Apparently, is how I
Hey.
spelled that one. That's good. Uh, so I think so. We finished with the wizard tower, right? I think
Yeah.
We
we're
didn't
done
do
with
anything
that.
else with it. Yeah, we left after we got the bust.
Um, wedding is on the morrow. Okay, went to the second floor. So we found Busty. He was created by Kazan. Um, I have fourth card information. There was I'm guessing I wanted lady here, but put two D's. So there was a lady that left her card at the tower. Her name is Esmeralda. Anybody got anything on Esmeralda?
Uh,
It has something to do with
tower.
the fourth card that we got from back in the day. Let's go ahead and highlight that just in case.
Yeah.
So the statue can speak with the. I believe this is a statue, right? He can.
It's
He,
Busty.
yeah, Busty. He can speak with the dead. He has arcane eye, which
Where
creates an invisible eye that goes out 30 feet, and I guess he can relay the. So basically, we have like a little spy camera.
isn't he like attached to you?
No, we just carry him around. We're just carrying him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as like you have a camera strapped to you like you're a police
Right.
officer
Exactly.
basically.
Mhm.
Yeah. Actually, the next the next note that I have is he's my little GoPro on my chest now.
There you go. Yeah.
So I have him strapped in. Okay, that's just okay, whatever. And then the next pretty important note is Goron pulled a sword hilt. Probably important. We need to steal this from him.
Nice, nice.
That's the hilt for the blade of. Ooh, boy, Argynvost.
Yep, Argon.
Yes.
Nailed it.
The blade of a Lewin.
Yeah.
Yep. And Sergey
Just
will
saying.
make the sword for us. Whenever we get the pieces, whenever we get everything together.
Yeah, the blade's an Argynvost.
And then
What's that?
the first floor, there was we ran into a chest that had some vampire hunting gear, which we think Kazan was using to take out Strahd. And we need to read the myth of Kazan. I would highlight that for myself. And then we have notes for Abbey and Krezek. Kazan was also trapped here and was discovered while trying to escape. He was in the Abbey dressed as a monk, trying to be all sneaky. And then we went back to, I think we went back to Krezek. The Abbey's overlooking the town. The Abbot in the Abbey, which is a very weird thing to call somebody.
It's like a novel.
Yeah.
The Abbot and the Abbey.
He's lived there for over a century. The villagers think that the Abbey is cursed. Lights seen moving around. Lots of weird animal noises. The abbot showed up and used his charisma to convince the town people to open the abbey up as a hospital, so they thought it was haunted, and this dude comes out of nowhere, and he's like, yo, this would be a really cool place to be a hospital. So they opened up his hospital. He went on a trip and came back weird, probably cursed. The abbey is still used as a hospital, but, he made it all weird. And then we have information about the Knights of the Silver Dragon. Oh, right. So, I think, or at least I thought, that guy with the spoon crown that didn't really do jack shit for us when Natalia was transforming.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that old place?
Oh yeah.
We might need to go talk to him about the Knights of the Silver Dragon because it's possible that he was one of them. And then I don't even know what the. Oh, then we got into a fight. Oh, okay. Well, these are interesting notes. Got attacked by Devonica, and then it turns out that I killed her and bathed in her blood, and then skinned the werewolves that came with her. So I have 2 pelts with me.
Nice.
That was where we left off. Apparently, is I bathed in the blood of Devonica.
Blood for the blood guy.
Blood for the blood.
Blood for the blood god.
Absolutely. So at this point, it looks like we're just dealing with the Abbey. Now that eventually we should go try and get some information out of the fucking crazy dude with spoons on his head.
Yeah, I got to drop this hilt off to Sergey. If I can somehow.
I got
Give it to
spoons
him.
on my head, but don't call me a spoon head. That's a reference that nobody watched Andy Milonakis. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Of course I know that reference.
That's
Come
okay.
on now.
And then I also just have find Sergey and ask about D, but then I cut off. I didn't finish what I was typing, which I'm assuming was just about the sword. What should we call this one?
Hmm.
The Abbot
So
and the
we
Abbey.
just. Abbot and the Abbey, yeah, true.
Abbot in the Abbey. That's a good one. And also, I got one. You can't hold this against me because we're technically still recapping. I only got one Illumin in last time.
But you did just say it again.
We haven't officially started yet. Now we're starting.
I didn't realize you were the DM.
I'm recapping the notes. You can't hold it against me. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Everybody knows this.
Mm. It is known.
It is known.
What time of the day is it right now?
He got smacked.
And we're on the way to the Abbey, right? Like we're like on
Yeah.
the path. Okay.
Yeah, you're like literally walking up the hill to the Abbey.
Yeah. So what time of the day is it?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's a penalty on Dallas.
Noon? Noon, I guess?
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Gonna say, Natalia. Where'd Natalia have to go? I guess she can
Went
maybe yell to
chase.
the Abbey.
Okay.
Carry her around. Holy shit. My thing just gave me the noise for my nat 1 that I rolled.
Ta-da!
It was super like out of nowhere. I just like clicked on to move my character and it gave me a fucking trumpet.
Guys, I found something really weird.
I'm coming.
The world just ends.
It ends?
Yeah.
It is flat?
It's just black
Oh my
emptiness.
God.
I'm writing down all my notes.
Guess I could add you guys.
I can't see. I'm blind. Oh,
I'm Sazed.
Says it POV. Oh, this seems like a big scene.
Yeah, this is fucking huge.
What the hell?
All right, so. Oops. Here, you get her.
As you
Yep.
guys like walk up towards these big doors, can y'all see this?
no. See,
Yeah, I don't know.
think
If
so.
you ping something or
Oh,
something
no,
like that,
let me try
I don't
this.
see it. This scene
What
is
about
huge.
Ah,
Oh, I see that.
Yes.
So as y'all are walking up, you see like partially over the gate, you can see like kind of like the top. You can't see down below, but you can see through some of the cracks and see like the gravestones and everything. As you walk up to the gate, you see chiseled above the doors, welcome any man or woman of Barovia seeking shelter, food, or safety, and coming in good faith shall be welcomed, regardless of their faith or station. These who come to share our bread and shelter shall also serve the Abbey how they can for the benefits of others who seek a place of safety. And it's Sister Marta, year 84.
It's in year 84.
Year 84.
Okay.
At the top of the gates, you hear some shuffling around, and you see two people kind of. You can't see them, but they yell down to you guys like, "What are y'all doing here?"
We're coming to visit the Abbey.
What business? Why?
Why are we playing here?
Oh, it's a really good question. Hold on.
We
Hold on,
need,
sir. I'm looking
and-
through my notebook.
we just want to be closer to the Lord.
We heard that you could. We want to be. We're men of faith. Two of us are men of faith, and we like to
Yes.
travel around and check out different monasteries whenever we can.
Okay.
Praise the gods.
I believe the Abbey would like to meet you. I will come let you down, but please be wary of my appearance.
Of your appearance?
Oh God, you're not a leper, are you?
I mean, I'm covered in blood and I have
Oh,
eyes on my arms, so
He's
I don't
gone. He
know.
didn't hear me. Okay. I hope he's not a leper.
Yeah. Wait.
Don't
Did
let
he
him get close.
did he see me and he said to be don't worry about his appearance? What are we getting into?
He steps out the gate and he's like, I see you're one of the mongrel folk as well.
Yes, yeah. That's accurate.
It's like, well, follow me, everyone. I'll take you to the Abbot. He'd love to meet you.
Wait, what does he look like?
The Abbot? Oh, he's a...
No. No. What does this guy look like?
Oh, this guy. He's
Yeah, no, I see him now.
gravely disfigured. He has a basically like
Oh shit, I can see him.
yeah, it looks like he
Okay.
transformed into a werewolf but didn't fully transform, and he's kind of like a hunchback, a muzzle for a face,
Okay.
half an ear.
So stays it. Okay.
Yeah, so this is
it.
pretty
Got
standard.
it.
This is good.
Got it.
And then the other man walks down. You hear footsteps behind the door, but he's like, I'm Otto. Please follow me. And you see a man sitting at the gate as you guys enter. Directly down.
Yeah, go ahead. What's his name? Who? Go ahead and say that guy's name that's next to us right now.
It's Zane Freak. It's duh.
Ah, okay.
Zickford.
Right.
As you guys enter, you see a graveyard down below you. And a big building that you saw before. That's what you see when you enter. He leads you down a path that's all guarded by walls. Down below you by the graveyard, this whole building right here is almost reminiscent of a castle of some sort. As you walk up to the front gates of the Abbey, you see a 15-foot battlement wall that protects the Abbey. Two guards stand attention in the cold mist. There seems to be a rather large guard making rounds. A 10-foot tall timbered doorways bolstered with the bands of steel to the proper of these doors. Installed on the wall is a tarnished copper plaque. The Abbey of St. Markova, may her light cure all illness.
Now, am I seeing this correctly? Is that just a goat?
It's a goat.
Just a goat? Just the goat just hanging out in the middle of the thing by itself?
Yeah, he's tied up.
He's tied up?
There's a chicken here too.
So, okay, is the goat just like, okay, alright, that's fine. Oh,
Um,
there's a chicken. Oh, I see the chicken.
Otto leads you guys in. He's like, please, the Abbey
Oh, a bunch of
is
chickens.
that direction, but you may take your time before you meet. And he goes back to his guard post.
Okay, maybe we should convene and discuss our
Okay.
motive coming here.
Natalia
Or
runs to the
motif.
bathroom. She has explosive diarrhea.
That does sound accurate.
True.
I was worried that that goat was going to be like we're walking into some kind of weird ritual or something, but I think it's just a happy little goat.
Yeah.
I doubt it's happy.
How do you know? Hey, you can
Because
speak with animals. Actually, you can ask it.
There's definitely so. There's no reason there's just a
Ask
goat
it.
and chicken just chilling there. I
There are a
don't
couple
speak
chickens.
chicken or goat.
Who talks to animals?
Oh wait,
in our
I talk
group?
to animals. Never
I talk
mind.
to animals.
I'm going to. Hold on. Do I have to? I think it's after its notification. I think I can just do it.
Don't be
Yeah.
rude. Ask him how his day is going.
I do it at will. So I'm just going to ask this goat how it's doing
He's like,
telepathically.
he was like, I can't hear you. Come closer.
I'm going. Oh shit! I'm gonna come
He's like,
close.
I'm tied up here. Come closer.
I'm gonna stand just out of range of its chain.
Smart.
I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna just talk. I'm gonna be like, bam, 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 bam.
Is he happy?
I'm
I'm gonna
fine.
say,
I just like pets. Come give me pets.
I'm gonna say, are you? I'm gonna
Give me
say,
pets.
so hold, slow down there, goat. I'm gonna say, hey Caesar, go pet that goat.
He wants pets?
I want pets.
Yeah.
Give me pets.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Okay.
As you walk up, you see the goat. He like sees you coming up, and then he kind of takes a step back so you get closer, and then he rams you with his horns. And you take 3 damage.
Okay.
He's like, come give me pets.
I'm gonna say, why did you do that?
He looks at you. He's like, because it's fun. Give me pets.
I'm gonna say,
Joke's on
why are
you. I had 6 temporary health points, so I only didn't lose any health.
Why are you chained up out here?
He's like, I roam and I ram too many people. They put me here.
Okay. You sure you're not like a human that got transformed into a goat and like you're chilling here?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, well, I guess that could.
Okay.
And then
You just gotta get.
You see a chicken just scratching at the wall over here at this door.
Uh,
I feel like oh.
you know what? I gotta pee. Is this the bathroom? Oh, it's locked. I'm gonna inspect this door.
You
Stay
notice
away
it's like
from the goat.
it's an older style like little padlock. It's kind of rusted.
Wait, is our guide still here?
No.
He went back to the guard.
he went away.
Okay. You guys want
As
to
you get
pick this?
closer to the door, you hear the chicken scratching the door, but you also hear scratching from the other side.
Oh.
I'm gonna look over and say, "It sounds like someone's in there." Should
Now,
we?
should we try and?
Should we?
I want to
try and
pick
open
this
it?
lock.
Go for it.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
how does lock picking
around
work? It's like
nervously.
It go roll.
Yeah, how many do you-
is it 4d6 or something?
Yeah, roll 4d6 because it's an easier lock.
Before you try and pick the
Shit.
lock, though. Okay. Well.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
it's 2 fails. Do you have? What's your sleight of hand? +2.
+2.
You have to roll 2 more d6s. You can't get in that one.
Well, that should be
Hey.
easy.
The lock
Nice.
pops. As the lock pops, the chicken wanders too close to the goat. Let's see if he survives. He does. The goat fucking rams and the chicken dodges out of the way. Kind of scurries
Yeah.
off.
So the fucking chicken's better than me. God damn it.
As you open
Yeah,
the
I was.
door, you see
This
a
is
little,
what I was worried about.
a little kid scramble out and he's crying. He's like, "Thank you," and he kind of runs off. He's like, the other
Wow.
kids are so mean," and he runs off.
I'm sure that won't
Yeah, come back to bite us at any point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it
So
sounds
I
like
guess
there's
it's
just
probably
chickens in
is
here.
it too late to do a perception check at the door to see if I notice anybody on the inside?
Of what door?
All right. Well, yeah, that's the
Oh.
joke. Um. So I guess
We'd already
wait, is it
established
just
that.
this little small room?
Yeah.
It's a chicken coop.
What the?
Looks like.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn. That kid was trapped in a chicken coop. I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna pat Devin on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, nice job. That was some good thinking there."
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
You
I'm really
know,
proud of you.
that's what I'm known for.
I'm really proud of you.
He
Helping
went
out the
into this.
local
Oh, sorry.
children.
He went into this room over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we follow?
So we know that the abbot and the abbey is down here. Um, we can either go straight to him or we can try and follow the kid.
It'd be kind of fun to explore.
All right.
Do it.
Oh, can we
Is this the
like
bathroom?
oh, well, never mind. I ran
This is the
in.
bathroom.
Is this the bathroom? Really?
As you open the door, this room's seen better days. It's made as a makeshift office. There's writing on the wall, and atop the list in bold letters says, "When the morning bell rings," followed by a barely legible list of chores: garden work, wash wood, cooking, chickens, and something else.
Just as a general question, are we able to look through like peek through the keyholes in doors?
Yeah, if you
Like
you
try
tell
to
me
roll
before,
for it.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I can
I
see
didn't know how.
I can see the kid from here.
What you can?
Yeah.
You can see that far down the hallway?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Okay.
Ate my carrots, yeah.
As you walk down the hall is cluttered but far from clean. There's a barnyard smell. The mongrel folk go about their business, not bothered by the smell. You hear guttural sounds coming from some of the rooms along the wall.
If I look out this window, like out this direction, do I just see it's like a cliff
It's
face, or
cliff,
what do I?
yeah.
Just a cliff. Okay. So we're this place is on a cliff basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know what Mongol folk are. Have we?
You
Apparently
met
me.
one before at the very first campaign, or very first,
Town.
no, not even, but even before that,
Oh.
in the manor.
What?
You said mongrel?
Mm-hmm.
In the
He
manor.
was, he was in
Oh.
the very first manor you went into in
Oh.
Barovia. He was
So
Did we
why did
kill
you?
him?
How did you?
he was in the basement calling the dude his master, if you remember.
I just looked it up because we've seen it before. So saying I'm a mongrel, huh? That's fine.
One of us.
One of us. I'm a giant mongrel, apparently. Okay. I just wanted to get their description. I don't know anything about them other than they're basically like those quilts that are a bunch of different patchworks put together. That's what a mongrel folk is. It's just a patchwork human. A freak of nature.
A patchwork with what? Like
Just
animals?
well, just like everything. You're just kind of like
Oh.
they don't
Other
look like regular
humans.
people. They just have like different shit kind of put on them, or they look like that.
Hmm.
Which is why the first person had like the dog nose, like he was kind of transformed but not really. That kind of thing.
Stays it like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Didn't know says it had a dog nose.
So are these jail cells?
I don't know.
Maybe we shouldn't go opening them. I don't know.
Maybe we should knock first.
Or
I'm just gonna look. I'm
or
gonna
or
look hesitantly.
do what I just suggested before and try and
On.
look through the keyhole. So I'm gonna try and look through the keyhole of this one right in front of me.
All right, roll a stealth.
Ooh. I can't see what I rolled.
20. You look through the keyhole. They're pretty big. They're like old, like fashion locks. You see the floor is littered with bones. An elderly mongrel folk is collecting and stacking the bones. They are inspecting the bones carefully. The mongrel folk sometimes huffs and tosses the bones back on the floor. Occasionally there is a nod. The mongrel folk places the bones in a basket.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around and go. There's somebody in there, and they're stacking bones. Maybe it's for the blood god.
I'm gonna look forwards and look at the door and see if it looks like it's locked. Like, is there a giant lock that's turned? Is there a big lock on it?
It looks like a door with like one of those old-fashioned like skeleton key locks that you can like look through, but you can't tell if it's locked or not unless you try and open it.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Sazed and just like shrug my shoulders.
So there is a person in there. Do you guys want to just check the other rooms first, or do you want to go in?
We'll let you guys decide.
This person's collecting bones, so I'm not super keen, I guess, on going. Well, you know what?
Hey, I'm gonna look through. Sir, can I look through this keyhole?
Stealth.
Oh fuck, dude.
Wow.
As you like try to look down and push on the door, you just slam it open with your weight. And you fall through. Yeah. You see two kids. They're in a room full of mess. The furniture is broken and scattered about. They were throwing the wood from the furniture at each other, laughing. As you enter, or as you fall through the room, they drop the furniture and begin staring at the ceiling. A second later, the kid in front of you points at the other and says, He did it first! He did it first!"
Can I pull myself up and just look down at the? You said it's broken furniture.
Yeah, it looks like they smashed some furniture. They were just throwing it back at each other.
So I'm gonna look really mad, and I'm gonna just have a piece of the furniture in my hand, and I'm gonna look back and forth, and I'm just gonna be like, "You broke the furniture?"
We didn't mean to. It fell when I sat on it, and we just started playing with it.
And I'm gonna look angrier and angrier, and then I'm gonna toss the wood on the ground and start laughing and be like, "Nah, haha, I just got you guys. I don't really care."
One of the kids is like crying in the corner. He's like,
I'm gonna laugh maniacally.
Yeah, I'm laughing the whole time. Ah, ha, ha.
We're sorry. We didn't mean to.
Run home.
That's
children.
okay. I'm gonna pat this kid's head. That's okay. All right, I'm out. I'm gonna be still chuckling to myself.
Little
I
brats.
got them.
Did you
So
see
far
the tear in
we've had
their eyes?
We've had a room where somebody's collecting
you
bones.
see? Did you see them cry?
As I yelled at them. I'm gonna try and check this door.
Go for it.
Oh boy. We have something in common tonight, it looks like.
This one, when you're trying to look through the door, you put your weight on the door, and you just, as you're sliding down to look through the keyhole, you get a splinter in one of your eyes, and you kind of like make it yelp and bang on the door as you're coming up. You hear footsteps coming to the door. What can I help you with?
Is this the bathroom?
No, this is not the bathroom. I'm sorry, no.
What do I see when
in the courtyard.
What do I see when I look in past him? Like I look over his shoulder.
There's an old statue of an angel sitting in the corner. It's made of wood. That's seen better days. There's an elderly-looking mongrel folk. The guy that was right in front of you talking. It looks like he has been currently working on it.
Ah, okay. Sorry about that. I just new here. I didn't know. I'll go outside then.
Okay.
I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna look at him and say, "Hey, just to let you know, there's 2 kids that broke some furniture in this other room here to the left. I don't know. It looked kind of expensive, but I just wanted to pass along the message."
Looks like they won't be sleeping on a firm bed tonight. I'll go talk with them.
Yeah, just make sure you punish them. You know, they were a little bratty about it.
Always, you hear the door close, like slam, and you just hear yelling.
Does that statue look familiar at all?
Let's see. No,
In our
it's not like
studies.
completed yet. It's
Oh, okay.
you just see like
Uh.
one angel wing and like half a body.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast detect magic on it.
All right. As your eyes glow red or purple, you scan the room and the hallway, and you don't see any magic. Actually, you do. There's a faint glow all over the walls and floor.
Oh,
But
shit, guys.
that's all
Yeah.
you see.
Got some magic?
That statue isn't necessarily anything special that I can tell, but this whole place here has got some overall spookiness to it.
Yeah.
Some
Okay.
magic spookiness, if
I'm
you know
gonna
what I'm
put
saying.
my eye to this keyhole here that I'm not trying to open. I'm trying to ping.
All right. Stealth.
I have to roll stealth at a disadvantage. This is
I
terrible.
know. 7.
I'm going to. Yeah.
Yeah, you look through the door, through the keyhole, but it's just a little bit too dark for you to see what's going on.
Okay. I just shrug my shoulders and I move on. I'm gonna look back and say, "There's nothing in there."
Everything's all good there? That's good.
Yeah, it's anything. So I'm gonna look in this one now.
Alright, roll.
Just mess it up on all of them. Dang it.
Same thing. You look through and you don't really see anything. It's just too dark.
Okay, I'm just gonna confidently look around and say, "Yep, nothing in that one either."
That looks suspicious, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna look myself.
You said there was nothing in there.
As you look through, you see a lady, mongrel folk, running back and forth through 3, looks like baby carriage, not caskets, but cradles.
Cradles?
Cradles. And she's like taking
Jesus,
care of
that's
some
very
crying
different.
babies. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna be like, all right, so I'm pretty sure this is not a prison. Or these aren't prison cells. These are just rooms in this church, I guess. I don't know, Abbey. What even is an Abbey? Is an Abbey a church?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
And Abbey is like it's
Why they
almost
call
like
it
a
an Abbey?
church and a community in one. I think there's like houses around
Yeah.
it, and it's like all
It is a
enclosed.
community of monks or nuns.
Mhm.
Gotcha. All right, well.
So it's like where everybody lives. It's
Which,
like
of
in
course,
Nacho
we know this
Libre.
because we are monks.
Yes. I'm gonna look a little confused as I look back down, like, oh, they were looking through the door. That's weird. And then honestly, you know, since I haven't been saying anything, I'm not gonna check this door.
Which one did you not check? Hold on.
The one down here. I'm gonna say that I trusted my faith and that there's nothing in there.
You know what? I agree. I know what abbeys are like, being a monk. This is perfectly fine.
I'm gonna step out into the courtyard and take a deep breath.
You see the kid that you rescued earlier. He's like crying, but he's like picking up like plants and stuff out of the garden.
I'm going to move up and I'm gonna smack him on the back and say, "You're gonna be okay." But yeah, that's it.
We got those other kids in trouble.
He's like he looks up as you like hit him on the back, and as you say you got the other kids in trouble. He like looks up. He's like, what they do?
Well, they were. Let's just say they were being naughty, and we put a teacher onto them.
Just
They were breaking furniture.
he's like,
They were breaking furniture.
it sounds like them. I guess I'm just too good to hang out with them. They seem to. act out and want to do stuff differently than what the masters here tell us to take care of the Abbey.
You mean like, in what way do they do things against what they're telling you?
They're just troublemakers. They don't do their chores, so I have to pick up the chores for them, so they won't get in trouble. And then they think I'm just a suck up, and I'm littler than they are, and they just pick on me.
Have you ever tried punching them?
No, violence is not the answer. I'm gonna put my hand out.
No, I haven't.
And I'm gonna say psychological warfare is. You get them in trouble as much as possible and get them kicked out of the Abbey.
He's like, okay, I'm just really scared to get them in trouble because they will beat me up and they lock me in the chicken coop and stuff.
How about this? We're gonna bait them so then when they come to beat you up, we'll be there to defend you.
He's like, but what happens when they're not here?
Oh no, it's just gonna happen once.
Oh.
Listen,
they're
guys,
not gonna come back a second time.
as much as I would love to murder a couple little children, but for the blood god, I don't know if we should
Like for the
exactly
blood
get
god?
involved in that way.
Yeah. I'm actually, yeah, you know what? I'm going to look over at Devin and I'm going to say, you know what? You're right. I'm going to say, you're on your own, kid. I'm going to pat him on the head.
Stop doing this. Stop picking up their slack, so they will get in trouble.
Yeah, just focus on yourself. Get good.
It's not your. It's not your
Good. You did
fault.
just go from violence is not the answer to let's bait children into a fight with adults. And then see what happens.
Well, no, because intimidation is like you don't do the violence. It's just the threat. It's the implication.
The implication.
Okay? Yeah,
He's like
it's the
looking at you
implication.
guys like argue this dilemma, and he's just like,
And I'm just gonna be swinging my mace as I'm gesturing.
We're having like a real life. It's always
We're not
sunny
actually gonna break their legs, guys. Okay? We're gonna just
he's
threaten
just like
to break
looking
their
at you,
leg.
looking up at you guys, just like, oh my god, what is going on?
I look
Listen,
down and
I'm
I'm
a
like, don't worry,
5-star
kid.
man,
Not yours.
alright?
Not yours. Theirs.
Man.
I'm trying to look and see if I have anything I can give him to help
He's like,
A golden
as we
gun.
leave.
he's like, okay, I guess I'll maybe stop doing most of their chores.
Yeah. I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder and say, every now and then, just punch somebody in the face.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna nod my head, and yep.
Just put poison in their food slowly every day, so they don't
Apple
notice.
seeds.
Yeah, just saying. Just saying. Anyway, can you tell
Anyways,
us? Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know. Who are we here to find again, guys? The Abbot?
The Abbot.
yeah,
Can
we're
you tell
looking
us where
for
the
the
Abbot is?
medallion.
The
thing.
medallion? Kid?
The Abbot's back down the hall across the courtyard to the other
Oh, that's
side.
right.
There might be some, if you knock on some of these doors or just open them, there might be some adults that can help you.
I'm gonna come up and ask. I'm gonna say, hey, so quick question: what is the point of this abbey? Like,
Well,
why are you guys Mongol folk?
we don't really belong anywhere else, and well, centuries ago, this place was abandoned after Sister Constance went missing, and well, the abbot came looking for her, and so the story goes, and saw this place was run down and abandoned, and we had kind of taken over and moved in as like a hiding here, and I guess that's where it got its cursed name from, because no one liked looking at us, and they thought this place was causing it, but really we just came here for protection. And well, the abbot, he took over the abbey and brought it back to partially of what it was, and if anyone ever needs help, he's an angel and he will help.
All right. Hold on, I'm jotting that down in my memory. I'm gonna look at the other party members and kind of over top of the kid be like, "You really think he's an angel?"
He's like,
Uh,
yeah, he's been here longer than any of us, and he hasn't aged a day.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm gonna give a skeptical look at my, companions. Like, this guy.
The abbot hasn't aged a day in the entire time that you've ever seen him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna also look down and ask how old he is. I'm like, "How old are you, kid?"
It's like, I've been in Barovia for about 10 years.
10 years.
Do you know how to
Name.
spell by any chance?
Like, cast magic.
No, do you know, can you spell the word helping? Is that can you spell?
I'm learning, but I know how to pronounce the letters.
Okay, so I'm gonna just say Vampire with a question mark to my two companions.
Probably.
He doesn't understand when he looks at you.
Possibly.
It's the vibe I'm getting.
Okay. Well, you keep your studies up because learning to spell is very important, and it'll help you deal with the bullies later on because you'll be smarter than them.
Yeah, and you can tell them mean words, and it'll hurt their feelings more than fists.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amen.
The more you know.
But also make sure you punch them in the face every now and then.
Knowledge power.
Follow your belief with a solid fist.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so let's just go back this way.
Mm,
I'm gonna look at them and say, "Hey, I think that went well."
I think so too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy's definitely. I'm gonna be whispering, of course. That guy's probably a vampire, though, right?
Yeah.
Wait, that guy, like the kid,
No, not the
No,
kid.
the
not the
Abbot.
kid. The
Abbott, we're
abbot.
gonna
Yeah,
go talk to.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the kid's
probably.
okay.
What if he's actually an angel?
How much you want to bet he's got a name that starts with the V?
Ooh,
Hmm.
true.
I'll take you up on that. I got 5 gold.
Okay.
That it doesn't start with a V. You got he starts with a V. I got it doesn't start with a V.
Okay. What if it's like? Okay.
The terms are very clear.
Okay. Yeah. That's okay. Watch it be something that's like very vampire-ish, but doesn't start with a
But
V.
it's yeah. Do these steps go up or down? I guess up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's
I'm
stairs.
gonna look hesitantly around and look at my companions and just kind of like, yeah, up here.
No. Why are we going up the stairs? I thought we were going.
I
We
just
just want to go to the
explore.
abbot.
The Abbott's not up there.
Okay, lead the way somewhere else. He's this way.
He's
Yeah.
across the what's it called? The promenade. That's a word, but I don't think it's the right
Courtyard.
word. I just used it.
As you guys are like
Courtyard.
passing the well, you hear like a voice coming down from the well. It's like, come here. Come, my well.
I'm stuck. I can't move.
Oh,
Help set, bro.
he's like, my well.
Hello?
As you guys get close, let's see. Actually, everyone. Wait, can you take a step? Yes. Wait. No. So, Lewin says it. Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. Shit.
As you get
Wow.
close, you see one of like this sickly-looking mongrel folk pop out of the well and try and grab both of you. But he misses and falls back down. He's like, "It's my well, not your well, my well."
Shit.
One of the guards turns around and he's like, "Stay clear of the well. There's some sick down there."
I see that. What the hell is he doing down there?
He called us over and then tried to tell us to go away. It's super weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a evil eye symbol in front of me and send out a little prayer. Bless me against these evils.
I'm gonna make note of the well. I have a feeling that maybe we go check the well at some point.
Okay.
All right. As you enter the Abbey, you enter the main hall. Peaceful music begins to play. Um, bum, ba-da-bum.
Yes, a classical piece.
Yes, peaceful angelic music begins to fill the hall. Hand-woven carpet with the symbol of the sun leads to the grand hall with a large dining table as as the fire blazes in the hearth. Hand-carved wood staircases flank the hall. The one to the north leads down, and the one to the south leads up. A few candles flicker on the table, or and above the table on the chandeliers. A cauldron sits in the iron rack near the fire. You smell warm, hearty cooked meal as it fills your nose. A large table is set with a golden and neatly arranged silverware and plates, providing a warming welcome. A beautiful young woman with alabaster skin and silk tattered gown sits by the table staring out the window, seemingly lost in her own thoughts. A hooded figure in light colored robe gently takes the woman's hands and whispers something to the woman. The woman slowly turns around, smiles, and moves towards you with the grace of a saint.
Hmm.
Here we go.
I'm gonna mutter a prayer again. The Lord watches over me.
As she approaches you guys, all she says is welcome. Her words are warm and calming as she lifts her hands and points towards the table. Please sit.
I'm going to immediately follow her and sit down.
Yeah, I'm with him. Hold on. I am on the way. Why did I sit close to? Okay.
You see the abbot sitting down at the end of the table, eating his supper, and he stands up as you enter the room. He goes, "Ah, you must be our welcome guest. Please sit and fill your plates." He looks at the female again, and she walks over and grabs each one of your bowls and heads over to the hearth to fill them up and brings them back to you. He's like, "Please, eat your fill. What brings you to the abbot?"
I'm gonna immediately start digging in because I'm starving. Start eating it all up so my mouth is full.
Well, me and my brother here to my left are men of faith, and we like to travel around and go to any religious places we can to get to see them and experience them and the people there.
Ah, that is wonderful to hear. Wonderful indeed. It is so welcoming to hear someone of the faith, finally in Barovia.
Oh, I gotta pull my. It's been
Yes.
so long since I've
faith.
said her name. Because are you familiar with the Blood God?
The Blood God, yes, of course.
Blood for the Blood God.
Ah, yes. Blood for the Blood God.
And also, are you familiar with Illuviatar?
Ah, yes, I have heard of Illuviatar as well.
Hmm.
I have only
She
met
was.
him, or met her once.
Uh-huh. She was my
Ah, the
Sounds
Mistress
like
of
you
original
met
May.
patron.
Teju.
Yes.
Yes. I met her one time, but we do not see
What
eye
you
to eye.
you met her one time?
Why, yes.
Interesting. Where did you how were you able to meet her? I could only aspire to one day come in her presence? How did you get to meet her?
Ah, you see, I am but a humble angel, sent down here to see if I could find one of my lost patrons. I found this abbey a long, long time ago, and decided to stay and help the people of Barovia, and on the fact that I seem I cannot leave.
Well, that actually is the curse of Strahd.
Ah, so you've met
He
Strahd, yes?
Actually, we have dinner with him coming up in a
yes.
couple of days. We haven't got to meet him yet, but he hasn't. I guess you would call it invited us for dinner.
Ah, I see. I see. A very intelligent young fellow. Um, Actually, I believe he is coming here, in some short time. I'm not exactly sure. It's still a little while before he will make his appearance and pick up what is his.
Oh, well, what might that be?
He casually looks over at the female. He's like, ah, this young lady here. He's he's going to come pick her up. You see, Strahd is here of a broken heart. I believe that is why no one can leave Barovia. So I'm helping Strahd with his broken heart, and then maybe he will lift the veil and we can all leave.
That's so nice of you to help. Wow.
Yeah,
It's very noble.
I got a different plan, but
He's like,
I mean, that
yes.
works.
Everyone sees the evil in Strahd, yes, but I tend to see the good in everyone. He says he should be here soon. Maybe within a week or two, maybe 3. I must finish my work on the female here. She is but an empty vessel. As you look at her, you start to realize that her skin is very pale. Her eyes are just gray, dead eyes, and her hair is just ghostly white.
Oh, but she looks so pretty. What more work could possibly need to be done?
Ah, yes, she is a beautiful masterpiece. Beautiful indeed. But you see, she's lacking something. Something Strahd says he has now, but must use my help to transfer the soul into this body here. Once the soul is in place, you see her eyes, yes? Her eyes will come to life, and her hair will change color to the one that is in place of her soul. But Strahd has an issue with traveling in the open world. As he's talking to all this, he's just casually eating. So is the female. Well, Strahd has an issue traveling this world as everyone is so scared of him. I tend not to be frightened by him. I do believe he will not harm me in any way, but as you see, I must help his broken heart. But alas, he cannot come as himself, so he often tends to travel the world as Vasily von Holtz.
Yeah.
Knew it.
Okay.
I'm gonna look so surprised. I'm gonna just quietly continue to chew.
Have you met the gentleman?
Yes.
Young Vasily, yes.
Yep. He we did a mission with him. We went and killed some witches.
Left quite the impression on you.
Yeah.
He's quite the gentleman.
Very, very, very kind, very generous person, if I must say so.
That's the vibe I get from him as well.
Awkwardly adjust my chains, like you know how people adjust their collar. I want to fiddle with my chains on my neck.
I'm just gonna keep on chewing slowly. Quietly. That's crazy.
Yes. So,
Well,
Vasika here is from my own creation. She's somewhat of a flesh golem, if you will. But it soon won't be an issue once she has the right soul.
and how do you find the right soul to give her?
That is for Strahd to find. He says he found her, but
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what?
Yeah.
So what happens? Like, is the flesh golem just gonna be a human with the transfer process done, or is it still a flesh golem? Like,
oh, it would be a living, breathing person as anyone else. But you see, the reason Strahd wants my help is this young, beautiful woman here, Vasilka. She will not age, will not die. She can be repaired. And that is it.
So she's immortal.
She will live with the process of being immortal with an immortal.
so maybe we're the bad guys.
We've been the bad guys this whole time.
Yeah. Like, what? This is like an existential crisis for the whole thing now. I'm like, damn, Strahd doesn't seem like that bad of a person. He's literally just trying to find his love, and we just keep on.
Well, besides the fact that like
No, yeah, we're definitely he's definitely the bad guy here.
yeah, we've just been
Well, I
helping him.
mean,
We've helped him like every step of the way.
should I
Yeah.
go ahead and say it? I like Strahd. Okay.
I've turned a corner at this point. Blood for the blood god, send the souls into the body. Let's just go. We're living here now.
I hate it. I hate how everybody's just saying all the bad things about Strahd,
I
right? Like, what about
denounce
the good things?
anti-Barovianism and at all steps.
Sorry. Ooh, we got the spirit of Kanye for a second.
He did all. If you guys think about it, he's done a lot of really good stuff.
He
You
did a
know,
lot of good for the world, like highways. Have you seen those?
dude, he made highways. He
Was it the
he
microphone?
made highways.
Yeah, he invented the microphone apparently. Fucking dumbass.
So things have taken a bit of a turn here.
The abbot looks at you and goes, I do believe I'm missing one thing. If you happen to come across a beautiful wedding gown, do please bring it back. I would be much appreciated.
Surprised we haven't already delivered it to you. I have to be honest with you.
Any particular wedding? Any like designer that you like?
I kind of slap him. I kind of smack him a little bit. I'm like, don't ask.
I'm just curious. I want to make sure we get the right one.
He's like, God, it does not matter as long as it's a beautiful wedding gown.
Well,
I don't leave the Abbey much, so if you do happen to come across one, that'd be much appreciated.
I want to hold my Yeti pelt up.
No.
What was
I
No?
do not have the craftsmanship of that nature.
Oh, okay.
What was the girl's name again?
Vasilka.
Irina, yeah.
Oh,
No,
that one.
Irina. Yeah.
That girl.
Poor Irina.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, if we think about it, it's Tatiana, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because it's the girl that he was in
Sure.
love with that married
Sure,
his brother.
Nazi.
So now he's finally gonna marry
Yeah.
her. This is some convoluted stuff here.
Yeah.
So yes,
But again, I mean, he's not like that bad of a guy.
He's like, I believe that me helping him will lift this veil or this mist over the land.
Keep talking.
He's like, I too am very empathetic and see how I can help people in any shape or form. Is there anything you wish that I might be able to help you with?
Oh, so I'm actually going to tentatively raise up my hand, and just try to get his attention.
Yes, Goron.
So I have this weapon that may be, we're not gonna say cursed. It may be influenced by magic in a negative way. Would you know anything about this?
You see, he kind of smiles, and he's like, I do believe I might be able to help. You speaking of the weapon you have is the collector, yes?
Yes, I love it. It's awesome. It's amazing. I'd like to keep it, but it has some negative side effects we've discovered. and I'm gonna look sheepishly down at my bulging pockets.
Yes.
And my like 4 things of rope on my hip. Because I stole somebody's rope.
5 bags, 4 things of rope, pockets all full.
Yes, I may be of assistance. If you would like to stay the night, I might be able to conjure up something to help you with that.
Yes, I would love that. Thank you. Either that or maybe a different weapon, possibly. I'm gonna look around, like, maybe. And I'm gonna bow my head and say amen and pray.
Say good. Yes, please. Any rooms that you could find, you are more than welcome to sleep or slumber in. There's not
I
much
can
for
sleep or slumber?
sleep or slumber, whichever you
Yeah.
prefer.
Damn,
There's
nice.
not too much here, I'm afraid. But if you do find a room that you could find yourself comfortable in, you are more than welcome.
If you have any wisdom you could pass on about Loviatar or any, anything to help me with blood for the blood god, as I kind of wipe some of the blood off of me because I'm still covered in the blood of the person that I killed when we were walking up here. Any of that, any knowledge you could pass along would be useful as well.
I'll see what I can find tonight as well, as I'm looking
Thank you
for
very much.
a remove of a particular spell for your friend. And you,
Ah.
Aluan, what would you like in return? As he says your name, no negative effects occur to him.
You could get. I'm gonna look over and say, you could get your name back.
Could I? Say I look with a hopeful glee.
A tear glistens in the corner of your eye.
Don't fuck with me.
That is something I cannot help you with. I'm sorry.
Ah. Okay. I think I'm good.
All right.
But thank you though.
Please visit everyone.
Oh,
Yes, Goron.
well, can I have his favor?
I'm gonna say, can my favor be that Goran doesn't get another favor?
I mean, if we're not using it, and we don't know
Okay,
if it
fine. I'll
carries
take a
over,
favor.
right?
Fine. I'll take a favor. You got any? Shit. I don't know.
Yeah, we really need to get this collector thing sorted
Hold on.
out. He's asking for people's favors.
I'm gonna telepathically ask my fellow travelers here. Why did we come here again? Like, what was the ultimate goal? Was it to get the sword
It's
hilt
to get
or the blade? I mean,
No, that's an Argynvost. We came here specifically to get the amulet that will help us versus Throd. That's been blessed by Sister Constance. That was worn by Lugdana, who's a knight of the Silver Dragon.
Maybe.
It's like the
We
Sun
can't think
Medallion or
that.
something like that, right?
okay.
Because I'm
So
pretty sure I have notes on it.
I'm gonna ask
While back.
him. I'd like to see any of your uh like artifacts and treasures of the Abbey. I'm like a kind of a collector or a connoisseur of sorts, and I've heard some great things about your collection here.
I'm sorry, you must misheard. We do not keep anything of value here. We just help the people and survive.
What happened to all of it?
What items do you speak of?
You had some amulets and stuff. I've heard, some
I'm gonna just
scrolls.
say confidently, yes, the amulet of the sun.
Amulet of the Sun. I believe Sister Constance once had something of that sort, correct?
Yes, Sister Constance. I've read about her.
Yes. I
Don't trust this guy.
many moons ago when I first arrived in Barovia, that's who I was searching for. We had lost contact with Sister Constance. She also was herself an angel. I don't know what became of her. There was a war that was going on, but I don't know what became of her, but her grave is here, beyond the Abbey. Beyond the Abbey. If you would like to visit her grave, and maybe you could ask her spirit, if she
Yeah,
is willing
I'd
to
love
answer.
that. I'd
Oh
love to
yeah.
talk to her spirit.
I would too. I also love going to graveyards.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look super happy now. Oh, I'm also gonna thank him for taking care of our party member who's currently sick.
Ah, yes, I will see to that. She has had a warm food and has a nice warm place to stay until she recovers.
Also, I know people just call you the Abbot, but do you have another name that you go by?
No, it's
Just the Abbot?
Abbot.
Okay.
I've
Didn't want to be
gotten
rude.
rid of all my my possessions of some sort.
Well, I like the music.
I appreciate it. One of my servants, my main servant, is trying to learn.
Yes, a lovely atmosphere. I'm gonna daintily pick at my plate, but look around as if I'm already full.
It's like, please, you are here to stay as long as you wish. As long as you do not loot or steal, break anything, or anything of that matter. We are peaceful with the people here. We take care of the mongrel folk, and we try and take care of the Abbot. I'm sorry, the Abbey. But please, if you need anything, I will be here.
Okay, that's good
Yeah,
to know.
and if you do you have a library that we could check out as well? Because I'm one to look at different texts as part of my travel and study.
I'm sorry, you might be able to help ask the other mongrel folk, but I don't believe we have many items of that nature here.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, no books. It's a little iffy. But thank you so much for dinner once again. Do you have a possible bath? Would I be able to take a bath here?
You might be able to pull water up from the well.
Oh, the well. You know what? On second thought, I don't need one. All right.
Who's the spirit we're checking for in the graveyard? What's your name?
Constance, Sister Constance.
Okay. Well, I mean, it was a very nice meal as I look down at my bowl that I haven't touched at all. I guess we'll go try and see if we can find Sister Constance.
Sounds wonderful.
I'm gonna bow and say thank you for the information.
You're welcome. Please, if you do make contact with Sister Constance, send my love.
Will do.
Okay. Will do.
Hold up, yeah, put my hand on my chest over my heart and my fist and say blood for the blood god.
Yeah. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to attempt to give him a hug.
He stands up. As he stands up, you see like a radiant light emanate from him as he stands up, and his arms open as like they're wings, and he wraps them around you as in a graceful hug.
Can I say a quiet prayer underneath my breath as I'm hugging him?
Yes, and as you do, he mimics your prayer with you.
I'm so pumped now. I'm so fucking refreshed. Let's go. All right. I look super happy after that interaction. I believe I have found my faith again. And the music just makes it even better.
Don't know. This is really relaxing.
Yeah. I'm actually. Where's the graveyard?
We
We should go ask somebody.
It's over here.
Over there.
We passed it when we first walked in.
Okay. So I'm going to remember that that's where it was, and I'm going to follow Mr. Sazed. I'm so happy that I'm going to giggle and laugh and say, Sazed, I'll race you. Sazed, I'll race you.
I want to really just kind of give a weird little look.
I'm going to frolic around.
Where the fuck did you guys go? Oh, there you are.
Sazed, I win.
Yeah, you won.
As you guys enter the graveyard, you see pine trees with light dusts of snow. I'm on the graves on the Abbey's north side. The graves are old, many covered with snow, peering over the wall. Peering over the wall lies the village of Krezik, hundreds of feet below. And the view from up here is amazing. You can see all the way down to the Raven River.
As Goron frolics ahead, I'm gonna grab Devin's sleeve and kind of pull him back a little bit.
And
I'm gonna say, hey, dude, he's acting really weird, so just be careful. I don't know what's happening with him, but he's being really, really weird right now.
Okay.
The legible gravestones all seem to belong to the sisters and brothers of the Abbey. One large crypt stands out.
Where is that? Down there?
On this side, but there is other ones. As you guys are walking through the graveyard, you hear a whisper enter all your ears. Strahd must die.
I'm gonna nod my head appreciatively. Like, yes, of course, he must die. Can I look around and see if I can discern which one was Sister Constance's grave?
Yes. As you're walking forward, you finally come to a grave with the words Sister Constance.
Okay, let's see.
As you're looking at the grave, this is what you see.
Death trusts him. Trusts him.
Trust him.
Dead trusts.
And you hear another
I'm
whisper.
gonna look around confused.
Strahd must die.
I'm gonna look around confused.
I want to do a perception check, but I don't know what I want to do a perception check for.
Can I go up slowly to the gravestone and see if it feels like it has any sort of power to it? Can I like close my eyes and concentrate and just get a feeling for it?
Nothing comes to you.
Can you guys check if because I don't think I can, but can you check to see if there's any like magical property to the grave or anything like that?
Has detect magic.
You just see that faint glow all throughout the Abbey.
Which makes sense because, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
That guy.
Just more of the same, guys.
Yeah.
What
would we do to try? What do we have anything we can try and reach out to a spirit with? How do we reach out to spirits?
I don't know.
Which is a really weird question to ask, but.
Sorry, what was the question?
How do you reach out to spirits?
Yeah, do we have a way to like?
I don't think we do.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have like told the dead, but that's just bells.
So I know that guy very specifically said not to rob anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're looking for a necklace,
An amulet. Yeah.
an amulet that belongs to Sister Constance.
Yeah.
So what are the chances? Yeah, that it's in the grave.
I'm gonna, furrow my brow and think like, yeah, I'd say that it might be a good chance it's down there.
Are we?
I don't want to dig it up.
Okay.
I'm
just
I don't
testing
want to
the
get
water.
on this guy's bad side, I mean.
What you mean? This dude who has been around for centuries and
He's an angel.
he's an angel. Well, allegedly, we don't know.
I believe him.
Of course you do. You've been acting weird.
I believe him. I'm gonna shake my head back and forth.
Hold on, let me look through notes to see if there's any actual hints.
So while they're talking and discussing, I'm gonna kneel down at the grave, Bryce, put my forehead to the ground, and just start praying. And I'm gonna pray to Sister Constance. I'm gonna pray to all the good things and all the gods, and see if I can get any sort of reaction out of the grave or anything around it. Just really, really put my heart and feeling into it. Did anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay there, mumbling.
I'm gonna whip my dick out. And...
Wait, whoa. There are kids around, man. You can't do that.
It took a turn.
Start peeing on the grave. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my god, dude.
All right, so I have in my notes the Legend of Luganda was the book that deals with Sister Constance. Do we all have that in our?
Yeah. I just read it. At least I do.
Yeah, I read that.
We all
too.
should.
Totally.
See if there's actually anything in there.
It is said that upon Lugdana's death, the amulet returned to Sister Constance. Her spirit remains constant to serve those who serve the Order, protect the sick, and defeat the darkness.
The darkness.
So maybe she only shows herself to people that are like really good, and I don't think we are.
Oh, well, let me try then.
Okay, I'm gonna get up and brush my knees off.
I've never done anything bad to anybody.
I'm gonna look at you expectingly.
I'm say, hello,
You hear your voice echo. Hello.
hello. Look down and show yourself to me. Well, yeah, I guess we're boned.
Did we ever examine these hag's eyes that I have? And see what they are?
I thought we did, but let me check.
So I can read the description.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to read the DM's notes though,
Yeah.
so I don't see like too much.
I don't know if y'all did or not.
That's alright, I don't want to use them, they're mine. Alright, well, I'm all out of ideas.
Strahd must
Yeah.
die.
I'm gonna walk up and say that. I'm gonna say it back. I'm gonna say Strahd must die.
Can we all chant it? Can we all start chanting it? Strahd.
All right, you
Strahd
you
must
all start
die.
chanting, and the letters start to light up on the gravestone as if they were said, Strahd must die. So first, the S lights up, then the T, and then it spells out Strahd, each letter on the gravestone.
That was an anagram?
It was an anagram.
Yeah. So dead trust. Oh yeah. Okay.
As you say this, the letters all light up as you begin the chant. Out pops a secret compartment in the gravestone around the back.
Ooh.
And the holy symbol is in the back.
I'm just gonna preemptively position myself, like nonchalantly. I look like I'm just going around to look at the grave and put myself in front of Goron.
I'm just gonna have eyes only for the amulet. Ooh, so excited.
Oh, we can grab the amulet
Yep.
right now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm gonna
grab
reach
that.
slowly forwards to see.
And
Yeah.
go ahead and put that in my.
Disappointed.
I look disappointed.
I'm also gonna say, Sazed, how does it feel?
So far, it only feels like an amulet.
Is it holy?
As you're
Man,
holding
I
it.
wish I could hold it.
As you're
No, man, it feels like it's pretty useless. Dude. You don't want to touch it. It's not that cool.
Oh, okay.
As you're holding it, you see you feel like your necklace start to like ramble. He's like, let me say that. Let me say it.
Oh, I forgot. So I'm gonna hold the amulet in front of Busty.
Busty's like, oh man, that there looks pretty cool.
What is it? Do you know anything about this?
He's like, it looks like the holy symbol of Ravenkind, of course.
What?
It's the holy symbol of Ravenkind. I guess you might have know it by a different name. What do you
Yeah,
guys call
busted.
it in this century?
What do we call it? The
Uh,
sun?
the feather,
Oh, the
whatever the feather.
feather.
What's it called?
No, not the keepers
Order
of
of
the
the.
feather.
Uh,
No, y'all called the necklace something else a while ago. I overheard it was not the
The
symbol.
sunlight medal. Yeah.
Yeah. The sunlight medal, the holy symbol of the sun, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Was it? You guys know what it does?
Oh,
no.
actually, if you
No.
know, that would be super useful.
Well, I don't know everything here.
Hey, don't
Oh,
sell yourself short.
I want to walk over here to Alu and you have a guy you can call, right? That can check stuff? I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Should I do that?
Yeah, maybe
Okay. Here, hand it to me.
just in case.
Here, hand me the amulet.
Yeah, you can have the amulet. I trust you
Thank,
to take it.
thank you. As I take the amulet away from Sazed, and I hold it, and now it's in my possession. And then
I look
and
over
then
at it.
I cast identify.
the phone starts to ring,
And I answer it.
and you see Bussy. He's like, "Hey, what can I help you with?"
Oh,
Jesus
there we
Christ.
go. We all go.
We're all
Oh
like,
shit!
oh, I won!
What? This whole time, Busty?
Busty!
Rusty.
It's like, so that's the holy the symbol of Ravenkind. It's a holy symbol sacred to the good-hearted, faithful people of Barovia. It it's according to legend, it's delivered to a paladin named Laganda by a giant raven or an angel, some sort of giant raven form. I don't know exactly, but Laganda used the holy symbol to root out and destroy the vampires under her until her death. The high priest of Ravenloft, kept it and wore it as the holy symbol after Luganda's passing. The holy symbol is a platinum shaped amulet like the sun. Obviously, you're looking at it, but it's a holy symbol with 10 charges. It's got the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus 4 charges daily. You got 3 things you can do with it. You got hold vampires. As an action, you can expend 1 charge and present the holy symbol like a cross, and it flares with holy power. The vampires of vampire spawn within 30 feet of the holy symbol. When it flares, must make a check to see if they become paralyzed for 1 minute. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns to see if it can beat the paralysis. It can also turn the undead, and it has sunlight as an action. You can spend up to 5 charges while presenting the holy symbol to shed a bright light in a 30-foot radius, dim light for an additional 30 foot. The sunlight lasts 10 minutes or until the end of the effect. That's really good against vampires because if there's no sunlight, they get to regenerate. So that's pretty cool, man.
I'm gonna look down at Busty and say, "Does the sunlight help you see?"
Yeah, well, it puts off a bright light for up to 60 feet. It'll
I'm gonna
help
look up
everybody.
with I'm gonna look up with teary eyes and ask if I could have the amulet.
Let's say no. You mean my amulet?
Oh. I want to turn away very dejected and go stand by Goron.
This is what we call leverage for
I'm gonna look
later. I'm gonna
sad.
hold on to it just for now.
I'm gonna look sad for Sazed and pat him on his shoulder. It's okay. I don't get anything nice
Hey, so
anyways.
what would you do with this? So with your blind sight? It's just gonna make you live in a false reality.
I want to
That's
blink
not
all of
fair.
my eyes on my arms and pick some of the blood, the dried blood off of my chest, and just kind of look at it in my fingers. I don't want it anyways.
As you're looking down, you're like squinting your eyes to see the blood.
Ugh. Damn, so it has 10 charges. You get 1d6 plus 4 daily. Interesting.
Wait,
And I'm guessing all that
1d6
stuff is
plus
written out on the
4.
actual item itself.
Is that
Yeah.
the light? The
Okay.
light spell?
The
It's
light is
1d6 plus 4.
no. The amulet recharges daily, so you have 10 charges, but the spells that the amulet can cast can, like the light spell, takes 5 charges.
What was the 1d6 plus 5 or whatever you were
That
saying?
1d6 plus 4. So like if you use the sunlight spell, it takes 5 of the 10. And then if that's all you do that day, at the end of the day, it'll regain 1d6 plus 4 of those 5 charges you used back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it has 3 different things that it can do that all take charges. And then at the end of the day, I'm guessing when we take a rest or something like that is the end of the day, you would roll 1d6 and add 4 to that for charges you get back.
Okay. So you can have this if you like.
I can.
Yeah, toss it to him.
I got 2. I'm blinged out.
But you have to give me the fuck, what do you have? The stones.
You want the stones?
Yeah. The
Uh,
I want to look over curiously.
gems.
The gems?
I'm
The
gonna look
blue
over
and the green.
hungrily.
How many do we have? We have 2 of them?
We have 2 to 3.
Okay, I'll toss you the 2. I guess I'm gonna assume I have them in like a little
I'm
sack.
gonna not let you toss them. I'm gonna not grab them. I'm gonna
Oh,
take them from your hand because I don't want them to possibly.
get
I don't want
snatched.
there to be. Yeah, exactly. I don't want there a possibility of them getting snatched out of the air.
I'm gonna look around, kind of confused.
Okay.
A little weird, you know. A little weird going on. It's fine.
No, we're just 2 adults who are able to hand each other items from our pockets.
Well,
That's what we're doing right
I
now.
would like to. Well, what time did you say it was? It's only 12 in the afternoon. I feel like we've done a lot today. I feel like it was later
We
than
have
12.
done a lot
It's
today.
probably later, so I'd say
Yeah,
it's probably about after that was dinner y'all ate, so I'd say it's about dinner time. So it's probably
Okay.
probably like
Oh
7.
well, I would like to get an early bedtime tonight to regenerate and possibly maybe fix this magic that's on my weapon. That's definitely not a curse.
And okay, yeah, and if we're gonna do that, whenever we walk away, I'm gonna hold Aluin back a little bit when we all leave. Oh, I guess yeah. Did we Shit, what was it? We got distracted by the grave that we were looking for.
Well, the grave is what we're looking for.
We found it.
Wasn't there something else, Bryce, that you described that was over here?
When y'all saw there was one
I-
large crypt that stood out.
Ooh, can we
Okay.
go look at that and examine it?
Yeah, it's behind you guys.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what is that?
I turn around.
Well, this looks like a chicken coop, so I don't.
It's
I'm gonna look over this curiously.
Is this it? Right
Yep.
here?
Where's the door for this? Oh, is it like the front?
It's just like a fancy crypt.
Sarcophagus.
Yeah. Um, it stands facing the valley. Beautiful carved stone roses adorn the massive crypt, fitting of a princess. On closer inspection, the gravestone reads, Tesha Petronova von Habsburg,
Yes.
Countess of Barovia, sister of the Abbey. And it has the years of her birth and death. There are 6 roses depicting Tasha's crypt. Stone dice magically sit within each of the stone roses. The script carved into the lid of the crypt reads, I'll show you the picture.
Oh.
It says, Tasha sees 4 petals around the rose in big, bold letters on the crypt.
Wait. So, can you say that again? You said Tasha sees 4
petals around the rose.
Petals around the rose.
I
don't know what that means. I'm gonna look very confused.
What if I roll a d6? Oh.
You're good.
All right. So the question is, do we? Right,
I'm gonna repeat the words that are on there. I'm gonna repeat it back.
Nothing happens.
Do these
again?
look like something you can touch? Like you know what I mean? Like if you push it, it'll react
Yeah, what do
to
the
it.
dice feel like?
Possibly.
Oh boy.
What was it, Tasha? What?
It says Tasha sees 4 petals around the rose.
So I would think that means that 4 of these, if we touch them, will make something good happen, or will make something happen.
Can I walk up and touch one of the dice and see what happens?
Yes. As you touch the dice, they all begin to roll. They all change. The words Tasha sees 4 petals around the rose gets erased, and they reappear. They reappear again, and it says Tasha sees 4 petals around the rose. I'll show you what the dice look like. Can y'all see that in the... Oh wait, I gotta make it public. Reveal to everyone. What does that look like to you guys? Can you see the 66, 17, or can y'all see each individual dice?
It just says 6617.
Whoa.
Under
in the chat.
Click the 66, and it should reveal each of the dice.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yep. So it once again, those are the dice that appear in each of the roses, and it says Tasha sees 4 petals around the rose.
So it's like from top to bottom. So it's instead of 6. So right now the picture is 613, 234. Now it is 233, 621.
Tasha sees 4 petals around the rose.
Roll them again.
2, 1. So the 3 stayed the same.
I'm gonna push them again.
Yep. You push them again. They re-roll. And now you see
516, 644.
Give me a sec. The words disappear once again, and it says Tasha sees. Of course, that won't work. One, two, three. It pops up again as Tasha sees 4 petals around the rose.
I'm gonna reach my hands up and press 2 of the dice. I'm gonna press the ones that are farthest away from each other.
As you push, they re-roll. And now it shows this time it shows Tasha sees 12 petals around the rose.
What the fuck?
These 12?
12 petals around the rose.
He's 12.
Okay, I'm gonna shake my head in frustration, and I'm gonna immediately cast Remove Curse on the gravestone.
You
So-
cast a
oh.
spell. You see like this magic aura like fall over the coffin, but it has no effect.
Can we so let's see 6 hold on, where's the math? 6, 7, 10. So I'm gonna ask either of my companions to help me here, and I want us to push the 6. Oh wait, shit, I'm looking at the old one, aren't I? Fuck, I was making the math up that way. Wait, 2, 3, 6, 5, 3, 2, 3, 6, 5, 3, 5. So the 2 at the bottom on the ends, and then the one in the upper left.
I'll help him do whatever he's asking to do.
So we're pushing a 5, and a 2 to make 12.
I'll do that with him.
I'm gonna put my hand on my chin and just look like and pretend like I'm thinking really hard.
As you all push the dice, they re-roll, and now the words say Tasha sees 4 petals around the rose.
I'm gonna go, I see. Interesting.
So what happens if
Seems
we
that-
just push the? Oh wait, there's no. Oh, yeah, there are 3, 4 dice. My theory was we push the dice that add up to the number of petals that they
Yeah,
see
I'm
around
gonna
the rose.
examine. I'm gonna take a step back and examine the crypt or whatever it is again, and see if I can see any like things that might be a clue. Like, is there a statue that's looking a certain direction? Because it keeps on saying Tasha sees. Like, where's my girl Tasha? Right?
As you like step back and look, you look above where all the rose petals are that are like on top of the crypt, and above the crypt as Tasha's name, Countess of Barovia, sister of the Abbey, like looking down at the flowers. Like this part here is looking down at this part here.
Mm-hmm. And what does the word say? Tasha sees
Now it
4
says 4 petals.
Yeah, 4 petals
around the
rose.
rose.
We had 4 petals. We had 4 petals. Then we went to 12, and then we went back to 4.
And it says rose like ROSE, right? Like
Yep.
not ROWS.
Yeah, ROSE.
Is there anything that we can like move or besides the dice, like around here?
No.
Like, are there any stone roses I can place around the grave?
No.
Or petals, I mean, around the rose?
The only thing that changes are the dice faces.
Okay, because it's weird because it's like, even if this is some kind of puzzle, I don't understand how we would be able to do it because the dice, no matter what we touch, they seem to just roll randomly. So it's almost like, do we just keep rolling until like we get the right answer? Like, I'm not sure.
What happens if we
exactly.
touch one of the dice that shows 4?
It re-rolls.
Hmm. Hmm.
I was
put my
gonna
hand back
say
on
we
my
have to push
chin.
4 dice, but it wouldn't work if there's 12 because obviously there aren't 12 dice.
Yeah.
It's almost as if the crypt is waiting for you to understand the riddle, and then once you understand it, it might change.
What?
All right. Well, this might be like.
So your hint right there was once we solve the riddle, we'll be able to go
Once you
forward.
understand why the
sure.
petals, the
Change
dice
the amount of
roll,
petals.
then the petals, yeah, the amount of petals change.
Wait, the amount of petals change?
Yeah,
Yeah, it went from 4 to 12.
Oh, I
because
see.
we
What
got
you're
up to
saying.
12 at one point.
It's probably some kind of math equation.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to do the when it was 12, like touch the dice that add up to 12. But now we're back to 4. So 24. Hold on. Let's do some random math here and see what we can figure out.
I'm gonna touch a
So
dice.
what if we push the dice that's number 6?
So y'all touch the dice.
Number 6. Yeah.
I'm thinking
Number
because
6.
so the
Where is?
overall number is 24, and then she sees 4 petals, so 24 divided by 4 is 6.
It
Where you're looking at? If
re-rolls.
you're looking at the pictures, it's not
No,
that.
no, no. I'm looking at the actual thing in the
Yeah.
chat.
It re-rolls. Now there are, once again, 4 petals around the rose.
Well, I don't get the 12.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Cause like it was 24 was the roll, right? So it's like, I mean, 24 is divisible by 4 too. So I don't.
I
It's
don't think
not
it has.
that.
I don't know if it has
It's
to do with the numbers though.
Um,
Maybe. I don't
does
know.
does anyone have dice that look like the ones in the picture?
But you said
What
the
do you?
6-sided dice?
Yeah, 6-sided dice with
yeah,
the actual dots.
yeah.
Like, wait, are you talking about like in
Real
person
life.
or like
Yeah,
on
real life.
us?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
That might help you.
I I have my physical dice, but I don't know how many. I don't have
So it's
6 of those. I have.
5. 4 petals
Oh,
around
I don't have one
the
with dots on
rose.
it. No, I have actual numbers on mine.
Cause isn't a 5 like a 4 with a dot in the middle?
Uh,
Like on the dice. Hold on. Where's my
yes.
dice? Let me grab it.
Yeah, mine don't have dots on them. Mine actually have numbers written on them. Can you put the picture back?
Yeah.
Or can you send it again so I can see because I closed out? There we go. Of course, fucking 5 is the one thing that's not showing. Well, that's what we're looking for.
This D6 out of here.
I don't
Of
like.
course, my D6 is at the bottom. Oh, of course, it's just the
Yeah,
numbers and
so
not the
Numbers. Yeah, all
dots.
mine
5.
were numbers. I had to
Yeah,
Google dice
5.
faces.
5 is the 4 dice with one in the middle.
Okay, so
So
it's
it's the
something with
dot dot
that.
dot dot and then one in the middle.
Hmm.
So 4.
Yeah, but why? It still doesn't make sense because why would it
Tasha
be
sees a
12?
5. She sees a 5. So hold on, get it. What's on the opposite side of a 5 on a D6?
Uh,
I have no idea.
Hold on,
I'm
where's my
assuming that these dice are
D6?
going to be the same. It's just that mine
It's
actually have numbers, but
so on the opposite side of a
5
wait,
is a
she
2.
sees a 5 is a 2. Yeah, so on that. So 2, just touch the bottom left one, or what would it be? The
Bottom
bottom
right
right
one.
one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Re-rolls. You see, Tasha sees 6 petals
Says
Six
around
6.
petals
the
now?
rose.
6 petals. Alright, so the opposite side of a 6 is. Wait, so 6. Hold on.
Opposite side of 6 is a 1.
Wait, but does that work though? Because the 5 petals around the rose was actually it was 4 petals around the rose, but it was a 5. So would this be a 7? But the 6 doesn't look like that. It's just 2 rows of 3. And now I'm really confused.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Hold on. Is there 7 in the roll? There's no 7 even in the
I like
roll
want to
anyway.
tell you guys like how
Don't.
hot or cold, but yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah. I don't. Shit.
I will say this is a very famous riddle.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah, don't Google
I
Wait,
it.
so
definitely.
Cheater.
she
Don't.
sees. Well, no, no, no. I'm gonna look it up. But so she sees 6 now. Is that what you said?
She sees, yes, 6 petals around the rose.
Okay. So we went from 4 to 6. We touched a 2, and it. Okay. So she was seeing 4. Wait, is that how we did this? She was seeing 4.
Or she was seeing 5.
No, she was seeing 5.
The last roll,
We
she was seeing 4.
But we based it on a 5, though, not a
we
4.
based it on a 5. So I don't know what.
Because the 5 on the.
Uh-huh.
It's
Because he was saying
because
something. He was saying the dice. He purposely said the
Dawkins
dots.
fucking
Yeah,
Like the dot, but
high brain, like,
when the
yeah,
dice
the dots are
re-roll, you see the
surrounding
dots.
one.
It's not like 1 or 2. You actually see the dots of the
The
dice.
dots.
yeah.
That's why I was asking if y'all had actual physical dice.
Six now.
Concentrating, and I'm gonna pull out a little bit of food and eat it while I'm concentrating. I finished some of the sushi from earlier.
Oh yeah, I crushed my sushi earlier.
It's also too like if you look at the pictures, there's 5 petals around the rose. Like on each like dice,
Yeah.
there's like a flower behind it, and there's 5
Yeah.
petals. So I wonder if the goal is to get it to say Tasha sees 5 petals
Sees
around the
5?
rose, because that's what is actually there.
So it was at 4. Oh, it was at 4. We touched 2, and now it's at 6, right?
Touch. Oh shit! Yeah, touch the 1 at the bottom,
Yeah,
like the bottom
touch the
middle.
1. Touch the 1.
It re-rolls. It now says Tasha sees. Oh, Tasha sees no petals around the rose.
Oh my god.
Sees no petals around the rose.
I wonder if it gets subtracted by. Shit, dude.
What is the rose? I don't understand. Like, she sees no petals around what rose? Like, these are all roses, right? But these petals don't change.
Well, I think it's a metaphorical thing at this point, probably, right?
Yeah, but like, what's the metaphor, right? Like, that might help us understand
Where
what the riddle is.
it's part of the riddle, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
what I'm
to
saying.
get it to say 5. I think that's the ultimate like way to solve it. It's just how do
Okay.
you get it to say 5?
So it was 6. We touched the number 1, and now it says 0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some kind of a math thing going on there.
If you can,
There's
if you can pull up a picture of all 6 dice faces and pull that up, have that with you. That might help.
right. Yeah. Okay, so I have the dice faces in front of me. It says
Oh, I touched the first, the top right or top left, the first 6.
the 6.
Yeah, I touched that dice.
Alright, it re-rolls. Tasha sees 10 petals around the rose.
God damn it.
You touched it was at 0, you touched 6, and now it shows 10.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? This is gonna be so annoying when I find out what the pattern is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She sees 10. Should we just start touching dice to try and see if we can find a pattern?
Yeah, I don't know if it. I don't know. I feel for whatever reason it doesn't. It's not like a number thing, right? Because
Yeah, it's like a
there
pattern
has to be
thing.
some sort of if it's something like this, right? If it has a spell or a mechanism to allow you to access it, in my opinion, it has to be something that's easily remembered or recognized for whoever made it to come back and be like, oh, we can get in, right? Like, why would they base it on random chance? What if you're trying to get into the access of this thing and all you're doing is touching it and the chance doesn't add up and you never get it, right?
Yeah.
Like, why would
But
it
I
be
think
based
that's,
on
but I mean that's I think what we're
numbers?
saying. It's not random though. Like there's a pattern. So if you know what the pattern is, then you can just touch it and make it say it.
So do we think it's a pattern with like
I think it is.
like how we touch it or which one we touch?
Probably which one? I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because like, does it
Yeah.
matter about position or does it matter about number on the dice?
Well, it definitely has something to do with, well, it's the dice. Obviously, there's something big with the dice because it's been brought up multiple times that we should look at dice with dots on it.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at fucking 6 stupid dice pictures with dots on it, and oh, no shit. I'm trying to figure out what the fucking what is the pattern?
Yeah, like why is there 10? But also, once we figure it out, how do we open it?
Well, we touch the shit and then
Make
it
it
opens or
say
whatever.
5.
You said 5?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah, make
think
it say
if
5, yeah.
Make it say she sees 5 petals around the rose.
Yeah, because there are 5 on
Well,
the
yeah,
thing.
just keep on touching it then. Let's see if we can just keep on touching it. Until we get the lucky roll of getting 5. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, you touch it, it re-rolls. Tasha
Wait,
sees.
so does it matter what we touched?
I don't know.
He ain't gonna tell us.
Shit.
The new roll says Tasha sees 8 petals around the rose.
Did we tell you which one we touched?
No, we just said
So
that we
I don't
touched
know.
the dice. I have
don't
no
think it
idea.
Our
matters.
position
Yeah.
doesn't seem to really matter.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter which one we touch. It's just
You said there's 8 petals around the rose?
8
8,
petals around
yeah.
the rose. Y'all gonna be so pissed when you. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's gonna be this one's gonna be 10 petals around the rose.
Wait, it's 10?
It's
So
10.
nothing changed?
The dice re-rolled. This one's 10 petals around the rose. Yes.
So it was 10, we touched it, it re-rolls, and it's still 10.
Yeah, I think so. Hmm.
Oh, when y'all figure it out, you're gonna be like, what
So
the fuck?
I'm gonna sit down on the ground, crisscross, and I'm gonna put my hand to my chin and just really start thinking.
I think
I'm also, you said 10, so I'm also gonna say the word petals 10 times out loud.
Alright, nothing happens.
Petals. Okay.
suddenly the ground shakes.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
And a giant pit opens beneath us, and we drop into spikes, and everybody's dead.
It's like some creature.
Oh, you know what
comes
I'm
up
gonna
from the
do?
ground.
I'm gonna get up from where I was sitting, and I'm gonna reach up, and I'm going to touch the rose petals, but not the dice.
Nothing happens.
Can I touch the words?
Nothing happens.
Tasha. Tasha.
Tasha. What the fuck is wrong with you, Tasha? Tasha has 5 letters, I touched the 5 dice.
You touch the dice, they re-roll. It now says Tasha sees 4 petals around the rose.
Dude, what the fuck?
Huh.
Yeah,
So it's
I
been 4. It's been 4, it's been 12, it's been 6. Then it was
10.
none, then it was 10, then it was 10, now it's 4.
So it seems to only be evens. Was it ever an odd?
No. Oh,
I don't remember it ever being an odd.
I don't think so.
Maybe that has something to do with it.
no. It's a good idea.
Jeez. So how many did you say the last one was? 6?
4.
The
4?
last dice roll.
Yeah.
The last dice roll was 10.
Oh, we went from 10 to 4 when we touched it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
meant
yeah.
like the
10
latest
to 4.
one. Sorry.
The one we
Okay,
just
so-
did is the one you're on right now is 4.
I'm gonna jump up and down on the ground 4 times.
The ground shake. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing happens.
I'm just gonna start trying things. I don't care. I spin around in a circle 4 times.
Nothing.
Wait, so the one we're on right now is 4, and then the one before that was 10? So 24 is 4, and the 19 one was 10? The rolls,
Yes.
I
Yep.
mean? Okay, so...
We already touched 5, right? Yeah, because we're okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna touch it again.
5.
The dice.
I'm just gonna touch the middle one.
Dice re-roll. It now says Tasha sees 6 petals around the rose.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You still have your hammer, right?
You want me to tell you who is the closest so far?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, Landis, you were the closest so far.
Oh, great. All right, Landis, keep on thinking.
I don't know, man.
You had the right track and then you veered off.
No.
Okay,
Fuck. All right, what did Landis say? Let's.
I'm trying to think back.
Bryce, let me listen to the recording real quick. Just think of everything Landis said.
How many are there right now?
There is 6 petals around the rose.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I'm stumped.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to look and I mean, looking at the dice, I mean, if I were to think if there is 6, well, I don't know. With 4, it would make sense because with 4, I could maybe see looking at the 5-sided, the 5 dotted dice. There's that I would think that might be it because there's petals, there are 4 petals around the rose. There's 1 dot in the middle and 4 things around it.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying.
But
And then I guess the
push
7 is a 6 with 1 in the middle, right?
6-sided die.
But what would the
So,
12th one be? There's 12 petals. What
right,
would that
that's
one
why I
be?
thought that, but it does, so because we had tried pushing multiple dice at the same, or multiple of the ones at the same time, but that apparently doesn't mean shit. And no
Yeah.
matter what you do, at this point we've tried to push specific ones and it doesn't seem to matter at all.
Yeah.
Because it just re-rolls. You can just say I just touched it and then it re-rolls. But then you say I touched the 5-sided dice, it does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know.
Because now it's 6, so I mean I don't
I'm
know.
stumped.
Yeah, I
That
mean
was
you could
so close.
you could because I would assume that we would push something well, yeah, but there's no math involved. I don't know. I have no fucking clue.
There's no it seems like there's no mechanism for us to affect
let's
either
try.
way.
We haven't tried touching all of them at once, have we?
But again, it doesn't. We can try that, but it doesn't seem to matter because we tried touching specific dice, and
Yeah,
that
but what if
hasn't had an
touching
effect.
all 6 at the same time just unlocks it? What if that was it?
Then what's the point of the entire clue?
Exactly. What if
All
that's
right,
it?
yeah.
What if
I
you
guess
just
we'll
do it?
touch.
There's been things like that before. You know what I
We'll
mean?
touch all 6.
All 6 re-rolls. There are 4 petals around the rose.
Damn. Okay. It's there was that one where if you didn't do anything, we got out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
sometimes it's all right, we'll try something different.
Yeah, see, I have no idea because now there's 4 petals around, but
Mm-hmm.
There's no. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
You hear a voice like appear from the crypt. It says, "Have you solved my riddle?"
No, and I'm gonna look over at Goron and say, "Do you still have your hammer?"
I have a Morning Star.
Okay.
The voice says, "I will tell you the answer, but you will not receive my treasure."
No thanks. We'll figure it out one day. I'm gonna
I'd
heft
say
my Morning Star up and look at Sazed and be like,
This makes no sense to me at this point. I thought that it was like the dots are like the dots were the petals, but it doesn't seem like touching. So far, when you try to touch a specific thing, it doesn't like make a difference. I guess I don't know. It's four petals around the road. I mean, it would seem like it'd be a five. Like if the I don't know,
yeah.
touching the
The
four wouldn't matter.
voice rolls. I will roll, and I will not give you the answer. Tasha sees, and that's blank petals around the rose.
Wait, what? Was that a hint?
I'll see if you can figure it out.
And she sees how. Oh, she sees nothing
Yeah.
around
what
it.
was the so when it was 15? What was the roll? Like, what did she see?
4.
Four.
Okay. Wait, one of us
That
gets
actually
it.
that somehow that legit right there just made it more complicated. So I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, I don't want you to tell me either. I'm like, I really want to figure this out.
You somehow managed to make it more confusing by doing that. So congrats.
As you guys look stumped, a number appears. It says Tasha sees 8 petals around the rose.
Y'all got any ideas? Let me
I
know.
have no idea. Like, literally.
I'm taking a piss. I just want to say I hate Tasha and her stupid rules.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, goodness. I
I
mean,
have literally no idea. The only thing that made sense to
You
me in
guys
my
are
head that
so
I got
close.
to.
You guys have literally said it.
What? No.
But you have to tell Tasha you understand, and she's got to prove that you know how to do it.
he's 4 on the last one. But it can be as high as 12. And it has to be something with doubles, right? Because it's only evens.
Maybe. Well, it has to be something. Well, I mean, again, the only thing that makes sense to me is actually not the evens, is the odds, I guess. It's something where because it keeps saying petals around the rose, so like in my like if you look at the original picture or if you look at a picture of dice, I guess, right? One there's the rose, so I don't know, I guess the thing in the middle, and then two there's no petals around the rose because there's nothing around it, but three there would be two petals around the rose,
Yeah.
and then five there's four petals around the rose, but now we're up to eight. Uh, so eight. So three has two around it.
5 is 4, so
5
that's 6.
has 4, so that's 6.
And then 3
Oh, no
has
shot. Is it
2.
touch? Is it touch the 3, and the 5?
Wait, what? Hold on. So the one right now that's 19 is what? Is 8?
8.
So it's 3. So okay. So the first 3 is 2.
Yeah,
And then the 2 is 0. The 4 is 0. The 2 is 0. So
the
we're at
5 is
2.
4,
5, so that's 6
and then
plus
the 3 is
2,
2.
and that's 8. So that's it.
Yeah.
So Tasha, we see 5 petals around the rose, and however that needs to happen.
All right. The dice roll again, and it shows Tasha sees, and that's blank around the rose.
So she
It's
sees nothing around the rose.
She sees 4 uh
6.
4 petals or no
So
6
that's
petals around the rose.
As you
Tasha.
say, Tasha sees 6 petals around the rose. You see a 6 appears, and the crypt opens.
Jesus
We
Christ.
all throw our hands up and go, hooray!
I literally wiped the sweat off my brow.
God.
As the crypt opens, it is a empty sarcophagus.
Nice.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna grab the Morning Star and I'm gonna start swinging.
Actually, you can't grab it from me. My hands are on it.
I'll just swing both of you into the fucking crypt.
As the crypt opens, it's a very empty crypt, but you see 2 rings in the crypt.
I'm gonna very quickly walk forward and pick both of the rings up.
Alright.
I need to. So you said that was a famous riddle?
Yeah, it's like a famous riddle Bill Gates solved, or was one of the famous people that solved it.
Fuck me. I need to look that thing up. I actually don't. I understand and have got the answer, but I want to learn what the process was for that.
Yeah, petals around the rose.
Petals around the rose is actually what it's called. Okay. Fuck you, Rose.
Yeah, you
Fuck
guys like
you,
said
Tasha.
it, and then you're like, all right, but then what do we subtract? And I was like, no.
God, this fucking thing. Holy shit.
The 2 rings you picked up. Yeah, you picked up 2 rings.
Yep, I grabbed both the rings.
I'm gonna walk up and look over his shoulder at the 2 rings.
I'm blocking the door with my giant frame.
Let me see.
Is a gold ring with a violet gem in the middle, and the other one is it's a silver ring with a crest sigil in the middle.
I'm gonna put both of them in my hand, and I'm gonna hold it right up to Busty's face and say, "Busty, do you know anything about these?"
They're like, let's see. The ring of regeneration, the one with the violet, the gem in the middle. It's it requires attunement, but it's a ring that you regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, provided you have at least 1 hit point. If you lose a body part or the ring causes the missing part to regrow and return to full functionality after 1d6 plus 1 days, if you have at least 1 hit point the whole time.
Wait a minute.
Interesting.
Does that mean what I think it means?
No. You're outside. You don't know any of this.
No.
It's a ring of regeneration, 1d6 every 10 minutes health, and then 1d6 plus 1 days to regrow like a limb back.
Mm-hmm.
A limb back. Oh, and I'm gonna
Like a
look
foot?
over at Devin.
Like
I'm
a
whispering.
foot?
I'm whispering.
Is that a
I'm
limb?
whispering. I'm whispering.
I'm gonna say it telepathically, and it said like a foot. Like a foot. Does that count?
No, Busty doesn't. I would have looked back. No, Busty just said it was health. You just feel healthier every day.
I'm gonna say I don't believe you.
And then what's the other one do?
The other one's the Habsburg chest sigil ring, one of the 5 rings made for each of the Habsburg family members. It was a royal seal and the hallmark of their destiny. The emblem once adorned the castle of Barovia where Ravenloft sits now. It's a sign of a more peaceful time. The ring value is unknown, but would estimate to be worth an untold significant amount. And then he adds, he's like, the ring looks to be magical of some nature. It doesn't fare well for evil characters, but it looks like the ring can cast some radiant damage, and also has a red glow of the presence of the member of the Habsburg bloodline. It is used to. The ring's also used to get in the Habsburg estate. A brief history on the Habsburgs, if you don't know already. The Habsburgs used to be the rulers of Barovia before Strahd took over. So it's kind of like the family heirloom of the rulers of Barovia. If you're evil and you wear this thing, you're gonna take 1d6 radiant damage if you attempt to wear the ring.
Oh, that's interesting. And
Yeah.
So okay, so I'm gonna is that all the information about the rings?
That's all I got.
That's all you got? Okay, so you can't because I guess when we call you on the phone, you can usually say a little bit more about what the ring can do, but all you know about this second ring is that it's a crest. It gets us into the place, and if you're evil and you wear it, you take damage, but you can't see if you can use it to do a spell or anything.
Let's see. Once attuned, the ring can cast some radiant damage as a bonus action.
Ring can you cut out. What can it cast?
Radiant damage.
Oh,
As a
I see.
bonus action. That's
As
nice.
a bonus action. Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Does
So I'm
it
gonna
have
bonus
charges,
action
or is
attack?
it just like can continuously cast it? A cantrip.
Just looks like a bonus action with no charges, unlimited.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm gonna step out of the crypt, and I'm gonna look over at my good friend here.
I'm gonna look expectantly at both you guys.
I'm gonna
Look expected.
definitely not look right at you, and I'm gonna hand Devin this nice gold ring with a violet gem in it, and say, "Listen, you should put this on, and you should really get attuned with it."
Which one was this one?
This is the one that you
Ring of
regen.
regeneration.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
okay.
yeah. You regen. You can
Yeah.
if you let it sit for 7 days at least, probably, or around 7 days maybe. You might be able to get your leg back if you want.
Alright. I slip it on my finger.
And then I'm gonna put the other one. Actually, can I fit it? I guess I could. I'm gonna try and put it on like my pinky finger or something.
Yep.
And see what happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I'm not evil. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put the ring on. Nothing's gonna happen. And I'm gonna go. I'm not evil.
I'm gonna say, that ring might be broken. I don't know.
I'm just gonna give you a smile and nod. Like, yeah, I knew it.
Sure, buddy.
That 1d6 every 10 minutes is fucking crazy though.
Yeah.
Actually, can multiple people attune to an item?
No.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Nice
think
try,
then,
though.
because it would be useful to as the fucking idiot that's always running and dying to be attuned to that. But
Oh
you need
yeah,
to
I
get
was
your
gonna
leg back.
say, it was like a couple sessions ago, I think. As of now, everyone in our party has died at least once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Guess that's true.
Right? I've died, right?
Yes, I saved you in the water when you got your leg eaten.
That's right, yeah. So yeah, everyone's died at least once.
I technically this says it should not be here. I got lucky that we were
Yeah.
goldfish.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just gonna hope that this ring I don't know. But that 1d6 plus 10, or sorry, that 1d6 every 10 minutes that's pretty sick. Now you get your leg back. Oh, but do you want to get your leg back and not have the ability to summon your attack
Well,
dog?
it's a flute, so I guess I can still use the flute, even if it's not attached to me.
Oh, you just carry it around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Strap it to your back.
That's a
I
good
guess I would
call.
still have to attune it,
Yeah.
but I just wouldn't be wearing it.
That's smart.
Yep.
I tap my forehead, yeah.
All right.
And then maybe this other ring will come in handy at some point.
I think that'll be a good stopping point for tonight.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
I'm looking up this stupid fucking puzzle.
And we will let old Natalia know when she gets back what she missed.